Hey, welcome to a very early morning edition on a Monday of, well, last Epoch. From me, DoctorSax, how y'all doing? Playing the Primalist. I've been kind of sneakily playing this over a little bit of the weekend, here and there, and I've just decided, you know what, let's just kind of go for something along the werebear line, see how grindy it ends up being, see how it compares to my experience from Diablo 4 beta, and see if I can make something just, I don't know, super traditional, something that isn't spammy with spells, but really amped up uber bear, right? I want to just make a big slammy, clawy, crazy werebear and hopefully survive and maybe even dominate with that, just for fun. I've never run the Primalist until the last day or so, so it's fun. I mean, just to have something fresh and new and different gear. And I got some, I have a crazy starter build going on right now because I'm really hard to kill, man. Like, I'm trying to die and can't die. So it has something to do with the shield and health regenerating items that I happen to pick up just along the way. I get 3 health on a melee hit with this axe, and this unique shield drop, close call, that got me intrigued. I'm like, what is this thing? So it's got a 50% less block effectiveness built into it, even though it has 18% block chance plus 114 block effectiveness at the top. Then it has a big old 105 dodge rating bonus. And then this is the key, 40% increased dodge rating for each hit you have blocked recently. So the dodge rating goes up even though the block effectiveness is not as good as it could be, which I guess is the nature of the close call shield. So it's kind of a tease. But then you get +4 health every time you dodge. So he's constantly dodging, constantly getting health when he dodges. And then combined with anything else that I just happened to, like, I picked up a simple little jade ring, but the reason I'm wearing it's got a +24 dodge rating on it. And then I'm sure there's something else in here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. This helm, +3 health regen per second. Anything else that I just randomly, because this is just all starter crap that's dropped. But anyway, I think that's about it that enhances that. Oh, dodge rating on the armor that I just threw on. Another 52. Attunement is good for the minions. I have like 2 wolves I can summon now. But he's not going to rely on pets. I want him, at some point, I want him to just be able to just fly completely solo and werebear all day long. That's the goal. Well, we're going to see if we can make that happen. So let's get in here. We're going to take any I can't speak. Hold on. Let me sip my coffee for a sec. It's too early. English is hard. Shortcuts along the line. So I'm not going to be like trying to play the campaign over again for like the 3rd time or anything. And don't worry, I'm going back to the other characters. I'm just going to be bouncing around here. But this is just what I'm in the mood for at the moment. So
yes. Farewell.
Now, what are we looking for? Panion study. There's Urza's library again. We'll go down here and take care of this little sub-quest. This is all just for the experience and the leveling, of course. As soon as we get to the monolith, I'm just gonna go ham in the monolith with this fella. Whoa. There's my doggies. Whoa, holy, I didn't know he could leap that far. You know, I have these weird looking spiky totem pineapple things I could throw on the ground too. My filters are working pretty hard to keep me from picking up stuff, but sometimes I'll just pick up stuff because it might be worth a decent amount of gold. Oh, and that's also, we're on hardcore mode, by the way, just for fun. So if he dies, he'll get downgraded. He won't be permanently gone, but we'll see how far we get before I die. Mighty leather boots that have strength on them and health per second. There you go. Obvious. Take that. I don't even read stuff very long. Just like quick glance, and if it's something that might be worth taking, I just grab it. Oh, what's this? Whoa. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Just take the ledger. I don't need to be reading it. And the wolves, the puppies, they just can't wait to kill stuff, so they run up on their own. Liberally. Let's see. Ring. I'll pick that up just to sell it. I think I picked it up, didn't I? Yeah. Got what we came for, right out here. So, interesting weekend. We had a reunion of sorts. Haven't gotten us all into the same channel yet on Discord because we had some technical problems to work out with one of my old buddies, but at different points in time we had 4 members out of the 5 from my old D&D, well, the 5 primary members, the regulars. We used to have people in Moonlight come in and out, but the main boys, we got 4 of the 5 back together from the 80s crew, from our Stranger Things days. So yeah, pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to bringing some of these characters and personalities to the stream for some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm also realizing that I'm getting the rules itch. I'm getting the bug to look at my homebrew and to really start reading different first, second edition texts and spin-offs like Castles and Crusades, Osric, and other stuff. Now, you probably, if you're not a D&D person, you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, and I understand. But for those, just for posterity, and it's on my brain at the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out there. So, good things are coming to the D&D stream. More Fantasy Grounds content, and maybe other tabletop role-playing virtual environments will be tested along the way. I have my eyes on things, but I really want to make more room and more time and more excuses to actually be maybe a dungeon master again. I know some people that hear that, if my buddies hear me say that, they're gonna go, "What did he say?" Because they want me to do that. I've been fighting it, but yeah, I'm starting to feel it again. I guess it's because getting the old guys back together.
I once believed with only one.
It's making me think about it.
I tapped into this power. Why
We'll see. We'll see. I gotta make things happen where I have the means and the time. That's gonna take some serious time. But again, it's something I could bring to the stream potentially. Also, I could show people how I world build to some degree. Who knows? We'll see. See how incredibly tanky my guy is? I mean, his health almost never goes down for more than a millisecond. It's absolutely crazy. I just leveled again. Upheaval. Okay. I don't even know anything about this Primalist class, so I'm learning as I go, which is part of the fun. So let's see here. What do we got? There's point to spend. I'm just maxing out the survival of the pack because it increases melee damage, and it leeches melee during melee. It leeches health on top of that, and it also does the same thing for my minions. About this summon crows thing, I haven't even bothered looking at. Warcry, I haven't used any of these abilities yet, and no rush. Right now, I'm just specializing in Summon Wolf and Swipe. We just got this Upheaval. We got Maelstrom and Tempest Strike. I haven't swapped any of this stuff in either. Tempest Strike, a melee combo attack that cycles through a Cold Strike, a Physical Strike, and Lightning Strike that trigger Elemental Tempest spells. See, now this is the kind of thing I'm probably going to avoid because I want to have... one of the things I got in my brain, I don't know exactly why, but like I want to create builds going forward that use fewer flashy spell effects and keep it more grounded looking. Pardon the pun. Grounded. Yeah. Less lightning going off. Just to see what the game would actually feel and look like, and how impactful and how strong I can make a build like that. Is it even possible? Is it feasible? Maelstrom surrounds you with a freezing maelstrom that deals cold. See, again, this is something that I'm probably not going to want to take. Because I'm going to go straight for just big bad bear. And yeah, this is an homage to my old permaband warlord Ursa Prime from my World of Warcraft days. So yeah, if you ever see this name anywhere, Ursa Prime, that was me, man. That was I'm the one who crafted that name first, nobody else. And all the other ones are people that came afterwards and saw that name and were like, oh, that's cool, man. So yeah, there's a lot of Ursa Primes that have popped up in the game and in the gaming world ever since. But you know, that name goes back to like the very early first year of World of Warcraft. Similar to how my other nickname, Foehammer, was mine before it became a thing. It wasn't even a thing in the use for Halo before I was using it. So it was all, of course, that was inspired by Tolkien's work. But I'm still Foehammer to this day on Steam. There you go. Little trivia. Okay, what am I doing? Where am I going? Find Panion's study. Gotta be over here. I don't see any arrows. What's this? As you can see, I've got stuff on my brain because I'm distracting myself in the middle of my own stream. It's a good distraction, though. I'm actually going to sit down and read some tomes, some texts, and get away from the computer more often. That's good. I spend too much time on computers. What's this? Oh, hold on. +2 strength, increased minion health, Oh, look, I've even got health regen on that, on my current equipped relic. A +2 strength, man, it's pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and swap that in. Oh, I can do that too. Oh, okay, set item. First set item I found on this fellow. Shiny. Pebbles. I think this is a necro item. But it does give increased damage to minions. It would be additional minion damage, but I would lose minion health. I'd gain fire resistance. But I would lose cooldown recovery speed. Yeah, I don't know, man. This isn't that great, but I think we'll just pass on this. Yeah, like I say, it looks like, let's see, chance to replenish. Yeah, it's a bone guy. It's a necro thing. That's what I figured. Ooh, 15% health regen. 8% increased dots. It's a mage item. We'll leave it. I should probably try that war cry ability. I'm not a big fan of this gathering storm thing here. Target your enemy with a mighty lightning-powered storm. When you use gathering storm and hit at least one enemy, you gain a storm stack every second. Yeah, let's get rid of this thing. Let's try something fresh here. Now what is this? A Terra's Blessing. The nearest allied target is healed for 100 health. If the target is one of your minions, then the healing is tripled, and the minion is energized for 4 seconds. Increasing its size by 20% and its damage by 100%. That's awesome, but like I say, I don't want to rely on pets for this character. Going towards a druid specialization, mastery. Warcry. Unleash a mighty roar that knocks back nearby enemies and stuns them for 1.5 seconds. Rares and bosses are stunned for half as long. This sounds more like a bear, right? There we go. Summon Storm Crows. Now I love the name Storm Crows. That's a Gandalf reference. They count as a companion. You could have a maximum of 2 companions at once by default. So this would make me use Storm Crows instead of wolves. That's a possibility. That would make a little more sense to me to be running around with Storm Crows instead of wolves if I'm running around as a werebear. Big axe. We'll take it just because. But right now I'm enjoying using this
as quickly
crazy
as
shield.
I came here. It is time. I am disturbed by this era. But it is not a mistake. It is the consequences of our actions.
Hi. Well, okay. So that roar got the attention of those two. It definitely was impactful. When I first was playing this game, I was worried about collecting items, thinking, well, I might need stuff for runes. But I find so many runes. Like, quite honestly, I don't think it's as big of a problem. Now, there's certain rare things that I might find. I'll grab an item off the ground. But it's going to be the exception, not the rule. Plus, who wants to micromanage your inventory constantly? It's just a pain in the butt. That stun is, yeah, AoE stun. Really works on the boss.
Impossible.
There's Panion's study. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel on YouTube and follow me over on Twitch. It would help more than you can imagine. It's hard to get the word out about little gaming channels nowadays. I gotta admit, I'm a little frustrated. But I continue to bring this content because I love gaming. That's it. Simple. I'm a simple fella in a lot of levels. And honestly, there's not enough just straight up gaming channels anymore. I see a lot of people just mug it up on their, you know, thumbnails and using gimmicks and clickbait. I'm just not that kind of streamer. Looking for Panion. Oh, here we go. Everybody is corrupted. Guess we gotta just concentrate on one of these guys. Yeah, I'm not putting out nearly the amount of damage I want to put out, but like I say, it's very hard to kill.
Impossible.
There we go. Return to Elder Gaspar. I got increase minion health, ruby. Here's iron hammer. What else? Anything else on the ground here? Alright, I think we can just portal out of here.
what?
Here, your thing. Where's my reward?
Goodbye.
Avarice again. %3 of elemental damage leached his health. Well, I'm not really trying to do elemental damage with this build, this character, so. And plus, I don't want to be using Avarice again.
Bah!
Panion's students were corrupted. Elder Panion was here but a moment ago. I fear the Void is manipulating him. You must intercept Elder Panion before the Void claims him. And please, stop him.
Don't worry, I'll save the world again.
Gods be with you.
Find the armory.
Stay safe.
Just grabbing any mini quests I can find.
May it tear a smile upon you. Farewell. Greetings.
Yes?
Sell. It's just a plain white ring. Huh. But it's got that dodge ability on it, so I'm leaving it. Let's see. Minion health or strength? Keep the strength. Put this away. There's another dodge rating. It's actually not high enough. Two-hander. Nah. Dot 4 health on kill. Spell damage. Eh. I like the wolf belt helm, but I haven't found one to use it yet. 14% increased damage for totems. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be using these totem things either, to be honest. For now.
Follow your feet.
Not being nearly as hoardy as I was on my first couple of characters. I've learned you don't really need to be. Reach the precipice. This away. Let's get to the monolith so I can level up quicker. That's probably the main focus. Maybe I'll get lucky and a key will drop that I can actually put to work. Use one of these dungeons. I haven't had the opportunity yet. Oh, a long way down here. There's this little hidden area. Nice. Quiver, no thanks. Let's see. Damage leaches health. Minion damage. Physical resistance. That's actually decent. If I was hard to kill before, I'm going to be even harder now. Well, me likey. Gold. I'm only looking at stuff because my filter is pretty overzealous for a starter. Yeah, that stun is a little OP. I like it. Hmm. 25. Let's take a look at that sword. That might be worth using, actually. 6 health on melee hit. Yeah. Whoop. Oh man, okay, you got it. You got handled by the pups there. Oh. Yeah, I gotta be a little more careful here. Got him. Nothing but another day in the life of a druid. Whoop. Except for that part. Ancient cavern. Investigate the time rift. All right. Do 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 do. How come we don't see that cool effect more often? Alright, hold on. I got some levels to use here. 3 unspent points. Hunter's Emanation. The healing from Hunter's Restoration also applies to your minions, and when you trigger Hunter's Restoration, your minions gain increased damage for 3 seconds. Bad. Tempest Bond. You deal increased physical, cold, and lightning damage. Ancient Call. Health. Increased companion health, companion revival speed. Primal Medicine. Your minions deal increased damage. Use a potion. Using a potion also heals your minions. I could increase my health. Just there's so many ways to get health as a Primalist. A little out of control. Berserker. While on low health, you take less damage and deal more melee damage. Being a little stingy with the point usage here, but let's see. Yeah, I want stuff that's going to boost my character, not so much my minions. Oops, I have to take this in order to get to this. Maybe I just want this. Think so. They go down like nothing.
Impossible.
Yeah, I'm hitting like a truck. Good.
Impossible.
So that was a little underwhelming. I mean, my guy's just carving through stuff for the moment. I think that was meant to be carved through, though. Ruined era. I don't know, was this in before? I don't remember this effect. It's kind of cool, so leave it in. Okay, so we're just back out again. Now where? Reach the lower district. This way, I think. Big ugly. They just keep coming. The armory. Hey, Legis, how's it going? Hey, Bez. You saw Dune? Yeah, well, Drax wasn't in it very long.
Impossible.
You like the ending? Ending was the worst part for me. But like I say, people that aren't invested in the books, it'd be a better movie, so that's good. Somebody killed me in this game. I can't be killed so far. Oh, here we go. He's gonna try to kill me. On hardcore. Hardcore. Just for fun. Ooh, he almost got me. He burns. Not worth to play Dark Souls just for one? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, especially because I'm not the biggest fan of that genre, so. Yeah, I don't know if there ever be any Dark Souls coming to the stream. One of these days, somebody will convince me, maybe. Well, so the big problem for me, I might as well tell you, is that the whole confrontation with the Baron is way better in the book and was handled better in other versions of Dune brought to the screen on TV and in the theaters previously. So it's a really weird choice that Villeneuve made, leaving out some key stuff there. And I'm scratching my head on it. I don't know why he did it, but he did. So there it is. I'm sure there's some good reason, similar to like how a lot of Tolkien fans are frosty that left out Scouring of the Shire in Lord of the Rings. You know, like my favorite chapter of the whole damn book. But they had their reasons, so. Believe me, if it had been handled well, it would have been chef's kiss, but, you know, oh well. I'll tell you right now, here's what I recommend to anybody that's interested in Dune. Read the first 3 books, and then go watch a, unfortunately overlooked, I think it was a BBC production, but I think it was on Sci-Fi Channel. Go get a hold of that. It's probably on cheap DVD or Blu-ray, or you might be able to get it digitally or torrent it or something. But that is the most book-accurate production to date. Was made for television, believe it or not, for Sci-Fi, is where I saw it. And that whole, you'll see all the differences I'm talking about. So all the stuff at the end of this movie, you'll be like, whoa, why'd they leave that out? You know, because I guarantee you're going to be like, when you see it, you're going to be angry that they didn't put it in the movie. Also, go watch the original Dune. That scene is handled better even in the original Dune movie, in my opinion.
Eterra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, and that's the feminism thing. The feminism angle with Chani, and they made her a different character, and they made her antagonistic to Muad'Dib, to Paul. That was not needed. That was the opposite of needed. But this is the nature of the industry right now. Hopefully we're going to get these woke masters out of entertainment, whether it's gaming or comic books or movies, and just let them tell the damn stories the way the authors intended. And stop injecting this crap. Because honestly, as a writer, it doesn't even make sense no matter how they try to spin it. Because Paul's so powerful and his mission is so important to him, there's no way he would have put up with her nonsense. He would have just been like, oh, you can't behave yourself when I'm in the middle of all this political intrigue and I'm dealing with all these different enemies? Go put her in her room, keep her there, keep her well fed and entertained, but I don't want her around right now. She's distracting me. That's what would have happened in that actual character in the book if she started acting out like that, like a modern woman. That wouldn't have worked, especially in the royal houses. We're dealing with the most rare substance, valuable substance in the universe, and we've got somebody acting up the fool, being all pissy and moany about. Got no time for that, man. It's his life and death. His whole house just got wiped out. His family got murdered by these people. He would not be dealing with that. He'd be like, you need to just shut up. And that'd have been the end of it. That's what a real man would have done anyway. But, you know, we have to pretend that men don't have power in this day and age. That wouldn't be the way it was handled in the Dune universe, believe me. Not when people are trying to assassinate you every time you turn around. He just wouldn't have time for it. Yeah, it's still a great movie on many levels. Like I said, that's why I recommended seeing it, especially in a theater.
Die here.
It's a visual spectacle. The first two movies together are one big spectacle. I don't take anything away from the director as far as his ability to craft stuff on the screen. I look forward to what he's going to do in the future. I just wish they would stop messing with the writing in these stories. And stop acting like, well, we know better or we can do better than the original. No, you can't. Guys like Frank Herbert and J.R.R. Tolkien, they come around once in a lifetime. It's like, there's reasons why these books are massive classic pieces of literature, not just, you know, science fiction or fantasy. That's the reason they are so beloved. They're just terrific stories with terrific characters. So just leave them the hell alone. But, yeah. Well, his actions aren't so much predestined as they're just foretold, right? This current starter build I got going is just ridiculous. I can't stop generating hit points. I'm just grinding until I get the werebear for the first time. I want to see what that's all about. Pretty much the whole point of what I'm doing with this. I think you would actually like the TV series that I'm recommending because it's well acted and it sticks very close to the book. So. And it's definitely watchable in any format because of that. But I would always recommend reading the books before anything else. Oh yeah, well the witches, the Ben Gesserit and all that, yeah, they're awesome. That's why and that's another reason why this stuff with Shani was out of place. You've already got all these really conspiratorial covens of space witches who are manipulating everything behind the scenes for centuries upon centuries. You don't need to be injecting your little, I gotta be a girl boss thing. That just, it's so out of place. It's sad. Not to mention, it doesn't make any damn sense. In the book, they're truly in love with each other, and she understands that she has to make sacrifices for the political houses part of things. It isn't like their relationship actually changes. So I think they just, I don't know, we live in a day and time where the audience is underestimated and people think, oh, well, they just won't understand this, so we have to revisualize it in a modern way, when in fact you're just you're infantilizing the audience. The audience will get it. They'll understand, you know. They don't even have to have a college education or be well read, I think, to be able to understand the dynamics of that kind of political system and be like, yeah, well, he kind of has to make these deals and he's got to marry the emperor's daughter in order to, you know, like, it isn't going to be like, oh, look, he's turning his back on his woman. It's like, no, that's not what's going on. Shawnee was like Trinity from Matrix if she was pointless. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Dexter was a great show. First few seasons of Dexter were really good TV, yeah. That last season was awful. The new one? Oh, Lord. I don't think I'll be watching anymore. Yeah, but have you seen the one, the season that they tagged on with the new version, the when he comes back? Have you seen that one? That's the one I'm talking about. It's even worse than.
Gods.
Master.
Terra watch over you.
Yeah, it's probably best not to bother watching it, to be honest. Some of the new characters are just absolutely insufferable. More of the usual. We got to inject all the, you know, the modern tropes and stuff, and it's just painful. Game of Thrones. The missed opportunities because of greed. Well, at least they didn't get what they were looking for, after all. No Star Wars movies for those guys. Well, they messed up for a lot of reasons, but one of the major reasons is they were trying to rush it so they could get to some giant multi-million-dollar contract and do Star Wars movies because they thought they were just so hot. So it was narcissism, nepotism, and all kinds of other tisms that ultimately killed the final couple of seasons of Game of Thrones. for sure, yeah.
Stay back.
Oh, he's gonna turn. There we go.
Accept nothingness.
Did I interrupt your little spell there? Oh yeah, this one. Oh, almost got me. She doesn't stay stunned for long. Well, you killed one of my doggies. Could I res these guys, or how's that work? Looks like he's healing, maybe. Hold on, I gotta concentrate on this fight here. Back up. Guess they res over time. Oh, okay.
He fought well. He will find peace in death.
I got rough. How long until I don't even know if I'll reach end game at this point because the damn game isn't drawing enough viewers, so. We'll see. My mage is pretty close to end game. Time to get my mastery. There's plenty of people doing reviews and stuff. Channel like mine just gets lost in the noise. I'm pretty much not fooling myself. I put quality content up for, you know what, we're at like close to 2 years. Yeah, we don't want to get into this, trust me, because I've been thinking about this a lot this last week.
You seem a little disoriented. This is what is left of... Don't act... Most... He might be kind enough to show... Stay safe.
I may end up going a different direction entirely at this point. I'm not sure. What am I looking for here?
You've woken up. That's good. I see you've spoken with the armor-clad woman. Your potential is countless alternate versions of you I have been here. I have absorbed. I warn you. Then close your eyes and focus on the potential you wish to wield.
Werebear.
I guide the shades to you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the trick is I'm enjoying the game, but I always have to consider viewers and all the potentialities, because I don't want to like keep doing this grind forever for no financial return that somebody like Google can afford, right? So I don't know. These platforms, they don't care about small streamers. They care when you get big, but you can't get big if people can't see your content, don't get the content fed to them, don't know you even exist. It's just like in the publishing industry or music. It's the same thing, and I've had experience with both those too. So it doesn't matter how good you are at anything. If people don't know you around, that's it. That's why I really appreciate returning viewers like you guys, because you're what gives the channel its lifeblood. It's not a small thing to have people return to channels like mine, because I mean, frankly, it's like, why do I stream it? If some people are enjoying the content, that keeps me coming back. So, and I'm always trying to improve on things, but until we really get a niche game that actually kicks ass, I can't really even reach my potential as a streamer. I keep waiting for these things, and I'm hoping that we're going to get a big PvP MMO, for instance, where I can show off and get really galvanized and really want to, you know, fight hard in a gaming environment. And maybe then there'll be a rise in viewership and all that. But there's no guarantees even at that point. I'm up against. Look, even the bigger streamers will admit this. If you listen to them long enough, they'll say they understand. It's the 1% that dominates the streaming on Twitch. And they pretty much dictate the content to everybody else. And that's why smaller streamers like me, we try to do other stuff. We'll try to, you know, I put a lot of energy into the Valheim streams, and most people don't even know they're around, right? Because they weren't pushed by either platform. So those little gems are just sitting there waiting for somebody to discover. So I'm playing the long game thinking, okay, I keep putting this content onto YouTube. One day, as I grow, then people will go and look at my older content. And then that will turn into a stream of revenue to keep the stream going. Because the content will then be pulled out of mothballs, and if I get to where I'm being partnered and I'm getting, you know, affiliate status or better with Twitch, etc., then the ad revenue will be used for the old content, and then we're empowered. Then I can just go forward and I can have a much better attitude about everything, because I don't expect, number one, I don't want viewers to feel they are obligated to throw me donations. I don't want people to feel obligated ever to feel like they have to pay to enjoy what I'm doing. They shouldn't have to, because that's the reason that these people have ads on their platforms. Nobody should have to pay for anything. It should be free. But I got to get to that point. And anyway, it's a long game. That's my strategy. And whether or not it works is really up to me, how long I can persevere and make time and have the energy. But I'm no kid, man. It's like that factors into it, unfortunately, guys. You know, I'm not a youngster anymore. So it's getting to the point where I have to think, man, I don't know how many years I can keep grinding like this.
I see that you are still you. That strength will be necessary if our world, our reality, is to have any hope.
I don't know. Until you watch the Valheim streams, it's hard to know what the context might be, I guess. No, I did big things in Ultima just because I tend to just do big things when I game, because I like to try new and interesting stuff. So, and that's how I played Valheim. That's how I approach pretty much everything. Fallout 4 content, I think, is a cut above. My modding skills are way beyond average. I am a modder. I've created mods and had them published on Nexus and stuff, but it's still, you know. But then hard drive crash, put the kibosh on that, so then I moved away from Fallout 4 and picked, you know, basically brushed myself off and said, okay, onward. So crap happens. That's why I laugh at some of these streamers that are like, oh, this is easy. Like, look, man, streaming is easy if you make it easy. Streaming is easy if you've got people holding your hand. Streaming is easy if you're making money from it. Streaming is easy for a lot of other reasons. But when you're doing stuff like a lot of us are doing in the trenches, it is what you make of it. And I put in a lot of hard work for the stream. The modding that I was doing on Fallout 4, I was publishing the mods list and stuff. It's still, they're still out there. So people that mod could learn from it and maybe grab some of the stuff that I'm doing, get my recommendations. You know, it's like there's a constant flow of things that go on in the background. You know, hours behind the scene editing. You know, I used to spend so much time editing and re-editing videos from even the past streams. Like I started editing all my older Project Zomboid content. And again, it's up there. There's edited versions. The first like 9 episodes, I think it is, of my Project Zomboid. It was all handcrafted, edited stuff, and makes it easier to watch and consume. But I'm not in a big rush to go back to Project Zomboid because I'm waiting for them to finally patch in the human bandit aspects of the game they've been promising for so long, the animals and all the changes then to the ecosystem. And then I'll do some Project Zomboid again. But for now, I'm just going from game to game. Just trying to bring fresh content when I can, and also because I want to experience some of these games and see if they're worth playing. And this game is definitely better than Diablo 4 in my eyes, and it deserves to be seen and deserves to be played. But I'm not going to lie to anybody and say, oh, you know, Doc's super happy, skippy, happy right now. I'm not. I'm like, I'm frustrated with platforms. Like, I'm really frustrated. Like, when I got the information the other day that people weren't even seeing my updates on like the iPhone, I'm just like, what? I'm like, how? Why? And that's just unfortunately part of the grand scheme of technology. Like, it works against you in some ways. You have no control over it. And that's a very frustrating, darker side of streaming or any content creation online. I did all this shorter content stuff. I did all the video stuff and structured stuff for the first year. You can find all that on in the playlists. It wasn't worth it. Now I'm multi-streaming. And if I could afford it, I'd be streaming to Kick at the same time too, but I can't budget it yet, so I don't do that. So I bring live content because this is all just a foreshadowing of what's going to happen. If it pops off, if something comes that's worth really playing, and it pops off and somebody notices it's a bigger streamer and touches me on the head one day, and you know, that's all it sometimes takes for people to find out about the content from another streamer like myself. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all right. But I'm also advertising my writing on here. I'm putting it to use. I'm always trying to think of, okay, how can I make this YouTube thing actually work long term, even when they're not partnering me yet, because I don't have the numbers. But then I'll look at some channels that have been around a lot longer and know that they do get the numbers. It's really It's who perseveres, because I've followed many, many people that I predicted would pop off, and they all did. Because I should have been a talent scout, to be honest. Because every time I see something, it doesn't matter who it is, what it is, whether it's a model or an actor or an artist or a musician, I always am right. So, you know, I've seen it happen with, you know, streamer after streamer. Doesn't mean it's going to happen for me, but I can tell in other people. So I'm just good at gauging that in others. So, but as far as like this, there's no guarantees for anybody when you're online doing anything like this that you're going to actually be successful. It just is what it is. And but some days are better than others. Right now, I'm now that you brought it up, now I'm talking straight talk. It was on my mind this morning.
Why, Terra? You've done it. You've returned the shard. I see. You. Thank you.
Give me my
There is an
experienced
old
boys.
passage to the surface. I will dispel the rune that keeps it sealed.
Let's see what this
Temple of Eterra
werebear
is
can
far
do.
to the
Stay safe.
Greetings. Do not dwell on the regrets.
Abel and Cain, yeah, of course. Oh, I'm in church every Sunday like clockwork. Unless I'm sick or somebody's got a gun to my head. So far, no guns to my head.
Yes?
Dodge rating might be useful, actually. In fact, I think I'll put that on. Because I'm using this goofy, unique shield that dropped early on, and it's made me pretty much unkillable. You have to stream often, or you shouldn't even be streaming. That's the trade-off. So you can get away with putting out structured, edited videos once or twice a week, but if you stream and that's your main content, you have to stream often. Otherwise, you'll never get picked up by the algorithm. Now, these are almost identical, except this is slightly better. What the heck are these? Dodge rating. More dodge rating. It's almost like the game is trying to make me harder to kill. I like the health regen, so I'm gonna leave these on. All right, let's see what this is about here. When leaving a transformed state, you gain 70% damage reduction for 2 seconds, 20% increased health and mana. Okay, so hold on a second. Alright, so I have to spec in this. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the totems. Because they're just G-A-Y. And I kind of want to use the storm crows. And I should specialize, obviously, in werebear. Wait a minute. Can I? I gotta get rid of this burst. There we go. Now we're going to get serious here. R for roar. Yeah. The rigged RNG is sort of good and sort of annoying mechanic. Yeah. I like RNG in games, and I like RNG in life to some extent even, but when it goes against you, man, it can be a little painful. Alright, we need to take a close look at this. So I want to kind of like get this form to where I can, I don't know how long I can stay in this form. Maybe I should test that first before I do anything else.
Follow your feet.
Let's go over here. Let's go into a zone for a second. The sheltered wood. I love that it provides off the gear that drops and stuff, so this just is lucky. I got a lucky roll when that shield dropped. Because I knew exactly what to do with it. Ooh. Big boy. He gets his own special abilities. It's on the bar. Does that mean I can just run around like this forever? Oh, nope. Okay, we're obviously gonna have to do something about that then. Transform into a ferocious werebear, increasing your physical and abilities, gaining 4 new abilities. But they're not really new. Let's see. We got roar, which is kind of like what I was already running with battle cry. Rampage is kind of like the jump ability.
Impossible.
Oh, I gotta hold it down. All right, the channeling. Yeah, channeled. Okay, that's actually important to realize. Oh, there's my birds. I wish they weren't so blue. Yeah, that's a better werebear than D4. And I like the fact that even though you don't get to create your characters, at least this druid is in a big lumpy, fat looking Santa Claus. But evidently this does not last a super long time, and I'm not seeing a ticker either. Sam. What the hell? Oh. One of these is named Sam. That's hilarious. Alright. Your mana is replaced with rage while in werebear form. When your rage reaches 0, you automatically transform back. Okay. So we need to increase that mana pool. Your starting rage is equal to your maximum mana. Rage slowly decays over time at a constant rate. Okay, well there we go. Now we know. So we just gotta boost that mana pool and we get to hang out longer in werebear. I can do that. Oh, I'll let somebody else. Crows are doing some work. I'm a little underpowered at the moment because I haven't spent my points. Kind of fun. Yeah, he was getting some boosted back rage there a little bit. So I'll have to... You're right. I mean, that's something that when I look in the tree right now, we'll definitely try to boost that. Oop. What's my bird doing? Killing stuff. Alright, so now let's take a look at this. Oh, let's see. Rage. Mana. After using Maw, cast Tangling Roots. This consumes the Tangling Roots mana cost as Rage. Okay, so when you're in bear form, all your mana is consumed as rage, obviously. Alright. Well, let's just look at rage. Invigoration. You regain health and rage on kill. Oh, we're definitely taking that. After using Rampage, you now roar. This consumes Warcry's mana cost as rage. Okay. Alright, so this is obviously, we're going to put max points into this. Health gain on hit 9, rage gain on killer hit 9. Now we're talking. I'm using swipe because this seems like it would obviously be a logical synergistic ability to use as a werebear. Although I've got these things here and I need you to respect because I'm not going to be casting totems. So give me that back. Give me this back. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure we're going to even keep this. Stop respecking. Let's think about this logically, right? So we go into werebear form. What is this? Swipe. So it is swipe. Is it the swipe? I think it is. 93 damage per second. 89, so it's boosted. Same name. Yeah, that's interesting. So I think it is let's see, more information. Doesn't probably tell me. %48 increased damage per point. Strength scaling. Melee attack that hits all enemies in an area in front of you, unaffected by weapon range. Your swipe skill tree applies to this ability. Ah, it does. Oh, so okay, so it is. So this is the perfect werebear ability to have. All right, so I guessed right on that one. Okay. Cool. So let's see here. Let's do this again. Rage, is that listed anywhere? What about mana? Mana. What's this? When you attack with swipe and hit at least one enemy, you gain health if you are transformed, or mana if you are not transformed. See? Look at that. Okay, so we definitely want to head down to that. Blood Beast. Swipe hits have a chance to cause enemies to bleed. Rending swipe has a chance to shred physical resistance. Yeah, this seems like a logical way to go here. You can always change it. Okay. Again, let's see. Rage. Mana or rage cost is health on spellcast. Mana +3 per point. Yeah. Right here. Okay. Can I put points in this yet? Wait, what's happening here? Oh, I don't have enough. I bet I don't have points in the Primalist. It says it somewhere. Oh yeah, right there. Requires 20 points in the Primalist. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Whenever you're going to the Mastery, even though you get your Mastery, you have to make sure you put at least 20 points into the base class before you can put a point into your Mastery. Alright, so one more point over here, though. Mana. I just want more strength. Boom. Serpent Strike requires a spear. Well, we're not doing that. Alright, so we're done over here. I intentionally took stuff here that would just basically be specific to my main character and not be throwing a bunch of points off to minions, etc. So I think we're good for there for now. Although I could put more points into natural attunement just for lightning and cold resist. if I need it. What are these here? Berserker, while on low health. This is one I probably will put points into, actually. You take less damage and deal more melee damage. That seems pretty natural to have on a build where you want to be really kicking butt as a werebear. And then this is spell damage, etc., which I'm going to intentionally stay away from. I want to see how viable of a character I can make without doing a bunch of flashy explosion elemental based stuff, because I got plenty of that on my other characters. Alright. I like where this is going. He's hitting pretty hard. I'm in crap gear too, so. That acid. Yeah, I seem to be keeping the form up a lot longer now. Already. Like a lot longer. I like the storm crows too, because they're practically invisible. I'm not even noticing them. They don't detract from the werebear. Oh, here we go. Health regen? Why not? Want this wolf elm anyway. That looks cool. Rule of cool kicks in. Did I lose a bird? Oh, I didn't summon both birds. What's my max? 2 still, I think. Big boy. Oh, holy, I just about died right there. paying too much attention to my charge that I let go off because I forgot to keep channeling it. Next thing I know, my hit points are going down. There's a lot of stingy things right here. Get off of me. Okay, this is looking like bad news.
Impossible.
Like I'm in a literal hornet's nest here. They killed my ravens, my crows. I think I'm gonna switch so I can bring my crows back. Kill these damn things. This is the hardest fight so far I've had on this bear, in this druid period. I don't know if it's luck of the draw or what, but I've never quite seen anything like this. Even on my other characters. It's a lot of these nests. Fine with these two boss druids, whatever they are.
Impossible.
Die. Got you. There we go. Jeez, that got rough. My hardcore was about to get cored. Woo. What's this? 42 armor, 4 health regen. I'll lose the dodge rating though. Yeah, get rid of these hives. Oh! Ow! Man. I need some poison resist. Stat.
Impossible.
Ooh, ouchies. Yeah, we need some poison resist. Let's see here. Totem's immune. I don't care about that. Army of Blades. This is all about me poisoning other things. No poison resist built into the trees. All right, you have to get it from gear. More of these nests around. Made Bear very angry with all the poisoning. I take a harsher look at those eyes from now on.
Impossible.
Right. Hives must die. I thought. Stingy wasp. And you know what to do with them. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Now we're good. Oh, this is better. Health regen and health leached. Oh yeah. Worth it. ain't got nothing on my bear. Dodge rating. And fire resistance. Take it. Never do run into this big thing. Must be maybe endgame or something. What are these red tail things he's got behind his head? Those are kind of weird. Just noticed those. Give me that gold. Side benefit of the roar is that the swirlies over their heads when they get the stun makes it a lot easier to see them in the dark. So. Oh, I do have points. That's right. Guess these all lead to the same thing, basically. What's this? Druidic prowess. Attunement, strength, all attributes. Pretty nice. Seems like just about everything will boost minions as much as it boosts you. So I guess it doesn't hurt anything to take them. Focused Wrath, increased damage while transformed. Okay, that's something we want, obviously. Thicket of Thorns. Oh. Damage reflect. That's probably good. Alright, so we'll put a point into here. Point into here. Oh. And another point into here. And here.
The cultists had a philosophy. The void transcends reality, and by embracing it, so could they. After all, this world was gone. If they devoted themselves to despair, would it welcome them? A form of hope. Desperate. Worthless in the end.
Then we start fighting the undead again. Undead are always like the best bad guys. Big spiders. Oh no, they get bigger than a quarter, they gotta die, sorry. Them's the rules of the universe, I don't make them. Oh, squashed it. I don't know, is my werebear looking for runes or honey? One or the other.
Impossible.
Another roar gives me some rage back.
Impossible.
Oh, what are these? Big profit things. They could be dangerous. They could be dead. Any shattering in there? Nope.
Impossible.
Impossible. Not sure why I'm streaming so early today, because I guess it's a cold night, colder than it should have been, and it woke me up earlier or something. Thought spring was here, and then it dropped down in the 30s again. Level. So let's see, what do we want first? This would probably be very nice to get. Thicket of Thorns, if I'm being honest. Gamut reflection while I'm in werebear might actually help me preserve my form longer too. Ash. Maul move hurts, man. AoE when it slams. Pretty good. Oh, holy! Whoa, what was that? Something's hurting me. Big time. Yeah, let's get across the bridge here. I don't like that. Ow! What the hell? Okay, yeah. Taking out my pros too. Okay, I need to get some resistances happening. I'm out of heals, so this is not good.
Impossible.
Bear forced to use his head for a change. You gotta die, big boy. The pot. Jeez. Sell this stuff. Okay. Resistances are not working. 7 poison, 0 necrotic. That about ended me right there on my little hardcore run. Eat claw.
Not die here.
Birds are down. Birds down. Oh yeah, if I stand in the circle, I guess they res faster. A lot of these guys. Yeah, that big bear belly flop, man, that thing hits hard as hell. I need to do what I can to boost that. Ow. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage again. I think it's necrotic. Oh, it's from you again. Sit down. There we go.
No room.
No room. Look at all the items I got in here. Alright. I think it's time for a town visit. See what we can do about this dilemma with the resistances.
Yes.
Actually decent for blue. Health regen. 2 dex. Dex. That's 4 dodge rating. You know what? Probably wouldn't hurt to use this, probably. Change my mind. Oh, but this has dodge rating innate, but does not have the health regen. So that's why I'm going to take it, I think. 15% is not inconsequential.
Yes.
It's one-handed? It is. 4 health on kill. Plus 20 melee damage. Plus 6 melee damage, 22% increased physical damage. It's actually pretty good. I like the health on melee hit. Three health regen per second. Vitality. Much more hit points. And some resistances. Right? Pretty sure. No? Yeah. Poison and necrotic resistance. 3 health regen per second versus 50% health regen. Now, how the hell can I tell the difference here? Increases my endurance threshold also. Other. That's got 3 strength on it also, and the wolf, so 3 strength and 2 deck. Yeah, I'm stick with it. If I could tell the damn difference in the regen there based on percentages versus points, I'd have a much easier time making a choice. I don't know where to look for that unless it's right on the front. Health regeneration, there it is. Ah, these little hidden. Ah, so it is higher. 2 points higher. So 3 health regen per second is better than 15% increased health regen. Now we know. There it is, underneath the health stat on the sheet. Why it's not down in here too is beyond me. It should be redundant. It should be in here under other or under defense. That doesn't make any sense to me why these things are not redundantly included in these lists. Block effectiveness. Am I gaining anything in that? Block. Chance to block. Really rare. Can we strip those off? Let's see something. We got 1 Rune of Shattering out of all the levels. I haven't used a Rune of Shattering yet in this character, so that's kind of scary. So I'm level 18, I've only found 1 Rune of Shattering in the wild. That's a little bit of a low drop rate, don't you think? Alright, we're going to use it on this. I want to see if we can get block effectiveness off here. We did. Nice. I don't think I can... Can I add to these? Block effectiveness and block chance. Block effectiveness. The hell does that even... What the hell's the difference? Increased healing effectiveness. Increases the amount healed by your healing skills. So does that mean block effectiveness increases abilities based on block? Probably. So 40% increased dodge rating for each hit you have blocked recently. Maybe it increases that. I don't know. That's not really well explained at all, is it? No forging potential. Yep, there we go. Yep, can't add anything to it anyway. Can't add to uniques. Unless... I guess you can turn them into legendaries, maybe, with the right forging.
Follow your feet.
This one doesn't have any real potential, I think. There's no legendary marked on it, so this is pretty much as good as it's ever going to get. Dodge rating, cold resistance, health regen per second, health regen per second. Increases the dodge rating, 32 armor. But this has melee damage leached as health. I think we'll just stick with those.
Yes.
All right, kind of want to break this
Follow
one
your
down.
feet. Yes.
We didn't get the attributes, but we got health on melee hit. I don't know, is she carrying anything worth a while here? Not really. Poison resistance, though. Increased spell critical strike chance. Nope.
Follow your feet.
.32 armor, increased critical strike chance, +1 strength, lightning resistance, 18 armor, but 42 armor. These are actually pretty good. That's a lot of armor. What does armor do for us exactly? Armor reduces damage taken from all hits, but not dots. Only 70% is effective against non-physical damage. Yeah, Should make me tankier, period. Keep these just in case. Alright. Find the city of Welrin. Search for other time rifts. Came through a portal, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. See if we got some... We need poison and necrotic resistance, so let's see here. Can't do anything with that. I could put stuff on this ring. Probably not worth it though. Doesn't look like it has much potential for anything. Yeah, not worth it. Probably need necrotic, frankly, more than... I don't have any necrotic. Wow. Ooh, 17 potential down. Wow. I think we won't waste any more on that one. Is that some kind of torture rack or something? Trying to do what kind of damage these guys are using. Maybe it's lightning? No, that's my throws doing that. This is not good. This is bad. We need to get out of that area. Ow. think that's necrotic I'm getting hit with. Yeah. Bring it. Hi, Tubby. Oof. Ouch. Sit down. Jeez.
Impossible.
Making me sweat a little bit. Resistances. Get to this. Still need another point. There we go. What are we doing over here? Bloodthirst. Your hits have a chance to cause enemies to bleed while in werebear form. Good weather where you're at. Yeah, it's been nice here too, but a little cold this morning. But it'll be up in the low 60s by noon. The only problem with spring is my grass is growing again, which means I need to mow the lawn again. It's always one thing. It's like when winter first comes, it's like, I don't have to mow the lawn anymore. Then it gets too cold for too long, and you're like, I can't wait for spring. And then spring comes back, and it's like, damn it. Let's see. What should I take next? Territorial. Maul and roar affects a larger area. I like Maul a lot. So, larger area for Maul is good, actually. In fact, anything Maul is good. Back. Maul. The Fury Leap tree now applies to Maul. Interesting. So you can specialize in Fury Leap and have that enhanced. So you can... Interesting. So there's a definite strategy to what you take that can also impact your werebear abilities. As far as specializations go. Useful kind of grass. Yeah, sometimes probably make a calmer version of myself. I don't know. David Brevik. Name's not ringing a bell. Ursine Storm. You have a chance to cast Maelstrom when you use Swipe or Maul and hit at least one enemy. We're not doing that Maelstrom stuff. Fury of the Maul. Maul has a shorter cooldown. Okay, so this is a pretty good tree right here. Maul and Rampage deal more damage. Rampage and Maul. Shredding armor. Maul and Rampage have improved base critical strike chance. Apex Predator. Rampage deals more damage, and you have global increased damage while rampaging. Tremor Slam. After using Maul, you now use Upheaval towards your target. Upheaval, I assume that's some kind of earth ability. Well, let's go with this one. Larger area. Oh, Brevik was one of the Diablo guys. Oh, I remember that Marvel Heroes game. Okay, I know what you're talking about then. Yeah, a lot of people were ticked off when they shut that one down, including me. I kind of like to go to that game once in a while, just for the lulz, but yeah, they screwed a lot of people that put money into that. Yeah, they did a good job with theming the different guys, the different characters. They stuck pretty close to the comic versions of the characters. It really was kind of garbage how they got shut down, man. I don't know, man. That was pretty effed up. I definitely remember that. And I don't think anybody can even make a private version of it either. I don't think the code is out in the wild anywhere, so doubly screwed. Let's see. Wipe deals more damage, leeches a portion of damage dealt as health. I probably should just keep putting points into this tree. Hungarian reach swipe deals more damage in a larger area. Wipe deals significantly more damage and slows enemies, but has a cooldown. We don't want a cooldown. Unless, when you swipe and hit at least one enemy, your nearest companion uses companion ability and is restored to full health. Could be interesting, but I think I'll hold off on that one. Deals more damage in a larger area. This seems like the logical. I'm going for bigger hits, bigger booms, bigger. Yeah, well, the thing is, not every dev team is created equal, and not everything, unfortunately, is a honeypoo, right? So a lot of these things that happen, like World of Warcraft and other games that blew up, is just sometimes all the right pieces come together, like kind of what made like the Big Red Machine such a fantastic baseball team. You know, sometimes you just get lucky. You get the right elements that converge on a point, and then you get magic. You gotta have a good leader who knows how to hire talent. And hell, the same can be said of a lot of things, actually. Even like my old gaming guild. based on that premise. That's why we were so dominant. We had like a tenth of the size membership, but we would beat up bigger guild because we had a much stronger, talented pool of players, dedicated, experienced, etc.
Run from me!
Talent matters. You gotta. Not everybody's created equal in anything, especially coding, writing, sports. There's always the standouts. What's this big nasty thing here? Everything dead there? Ooh, I got a shattering. Finally. Nah, talent will always move on. Speaking from experience. I used to work for Disney. Screw Disney. Big corporations like to breed mediocrity, not talent. They want people they can control. That's why the best developers end up leaving and going and doing their own thing eventually.
You cannot!
Impossible.
If you look at the history of the arts and stuff, it's pretty standard that the best ones are pretty rebellious, hard to manage, hard to control. That's why the communists tend to kill them. It's because they're troublemakers. Ouch! Okay, here we go again. Lots of poisoning, lots of necrotic. I think this is a combination of both. Gotta kill this thing. Big belly flop. Okay, survive that. Yeah, I'm a hardcore. That's why I'm having to be careful. Not that it won't kill the character, it'll just kill the hardcore run if I die. It's no big deal. Just doing it for the extra challenge. I don't know if it gives me better rewards or not.
You can't run from me!
Can't dodge a hangover. Ain't that the truth? Luckily, I've only had a bad hangover that I can remember once. But it was a doozy. Oh boy, was it a doozy. Thought I was gonna frickin' die. I remember it was so bad, I went out, it was like a cool morning, and I went out and soaked in the pool just to try to get my mind off my head. I was staying in an apartment complex. Pretty sure I think I was still in college. Which explains a lot. Picked up here. Over Where's this? Minion health. Acolyte helmet. That's the first time I've ever found an acolyte helmet that I can recollect. And this looks like it's all just sell this, sell that. Ouch, again. Come here. Die.
Impossible.
Bye, big boy. Ouch. Can't stand up to the bear. All right. Open up a new specialization slot. Upheaval. Sunders the ground in a line in front of you, dealing damage to enemies along the path. That might be a possibility for the build, maybe. Yeah, it's right here. Kind of makes sense from a big werebear. Would be too much flash and elemental fire baloney. I'm trying to avoid that for this build. From a thematic standpoint, anyway. Big spider. Guys are tougher than they look. Get my birds back. Oh.
Impossible.
Can I get this now? Thicket of Thorns. Not yet. Got to put another point in here. Damn it. All right. Increase damage per point. Well, we'll put one here. Why not? Brigand 4, I'm not going to be using that. This takes... Alright, next one I'll be able to keep the Thicket of Thorns. Is this a passive? Hopefully it's a passive. Better be. All has shorter cooldown. Let's do this. We'll head towards Tremor. And let's see. Fury Leap is one of the only ones that I saw in the air tree. Let's see. This would be a possibility for specialization. So it's kind of between these two at the moment, unless I'm missing something else here. After directly using Roar, human form is now replaced with Swarm Call. What the heck? What is that? Swarm Blade form. Oh, okay. This. Transform into an agile swarm blade. Alright, now we're not going to be doing that, so... Oh wait, I just have to have swarm blade okay, this... Hold on a minute. Let's not be too hasty here. So this would transform me to Swarm Blade after leaving bear form. That's kind of wild. But that's not thematic. That's not what I want. But that is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. Diamond, what's up? Yeah, I got up early and started streaming just because. I was like, whatever. Just felt like doing it. Messing around with this druid. Yeah, you never do anything creative and expect to get rich off of it. You got to do it because you love it. That's why I played musician, you know, I was a musician professionally for 15 friggin' years. That's a whole nother dirty industry, and then publishing is another dirty industry, and I've got a foot in the door there. I'm just tired of all the dirty industries, I guess. That's life. I think I'm gonna... I don't know. I think I might specialize in this people. Either that or storm crows. I wonder if storm crows would be worth it. Because they're pretty much just a passive. That might be smarter, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think it would be smarter just to do... Because they're taking up a slot on my bar, right? that I almost never even use. So it almost makes it an imperative to specialize it. I think that's what we're doing. Am I a famous jazz musician? Not really famous. Depends on where. I guess what city you're in. There's a town in Florida where they definitely would know my name in the musician circles. But I don't live in Florida anymore. I haven't lived in Florida for 25 years? Hard to believe. Oh. Is it diamond or diamond? I think it's diamond, isn't it? Pretty sure it's a different type of name. Could be wrong. It's probably diamond in another language. Is it like German for diamond or something? What do we got here with the storm crows? Shocking display. Storm crows have a chance to shock enemies. So these guys will provide my elements. This makes sense now because I'm not going to use elemental stuff on my bear if I can help it. But we'll get our elemental stuff from our little crow friends here. And it seems like you can't get away from using minions. I mean, if you get away from using minions as a Primalist, you probably not even should, really even be playing it, I think. So, seems like the minion stuff is everywhere and on every piece of equipment and every tree. Stormcrows have increased cast and movement speed. Increased cast and movement speed. That's gotta be good. Stormcrows have a chance to grant you a stack of aspect of the crow for 8 seconds, granting you additional melee and spell lightning damage per stack. Not really thematic. Let's see. Chance to shock enemies. Additional lightning resistance. Crowstorm deals more damage. Crowstorm deals damage in a larger area. Crowstorm deals more damage per contributing crow. How do I get more crows? Let's see. Crows. Pets. More. You can now only have one storm crow. Winged raptor. It's a giant, nasty storm crow you could get, possibly. I didn't know that. Huh. They should call it a raven then. Do you increase your companion? Let's see something here. Companion. Your non-crow companions gain aspect of the crow when you do. We don't need that. Storm crows fly to your companions at below half health to heal them. Huh. Little medic crows. Who knew? Okay, well, we're not going to go down this. I'm not going to have other pets. At least not at the point I'm at. Yeah, Petrodactyl. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like... I like to just stick to the regular crows, I think. If at all. But I'm not seeing any way to get more companions. This must be something, another tree. You are limited to one companion, but that companion has more health. Oh, so you could even... You could boost that one giant crow even more. If you wanted to. There's a lot of options in this game, man. Birds are successors of dinosaurs. Well, so they claim. So they claim. You have additional health and gain a percentage of your maximum health as endurance threshold. Ooh, that's nice. Rage-born, increased crit chance, 15% per point. Regain rage on crit. Ooh, wee. Okay, these over here are good for the werebear. Okay, how the hell do you get more companions? Is it in the Primalist? There was one in the trees. Well, now it sounds like we're getting into kaiju territory. Oh. Speaking of which, we need another Pacific Rim movie, but better this time. That second one sucked. I thought I saw one. It looked, actually, whatever this thing I'm thinking of, it looked like this. That icon. Where the hell was it? Oh, maybe, oh, you know what? I'm probably looking for stuff on, oh, okay, this would make sense, right? So it's probably under Beastmaster. To get more companions. I haven't done that previously. I haven't even spec'd in points in any of the other mastery sections that you're allowed to use. This one limits you again. You are limited to a single companion. Your companion is larger and deals, so you could increase it again. So you could actually, if I wanted to go that route with that big single crow, I could make him into Big Bird, the killing crow of all time. But I've already got big pet thing. I'm not trying to get away from that for this guy, so no. But that's kind of funny that there's so many focus on a single pet. It's kind of odd. Maximum companions +1. Wow, you got to go that deep? Well, I can't even do it because it's past this line. So that's out. Let's see. Wait, maximum companions. Maximum. That's the only one that lights up. So only the Beastmaster can probably get more than 2 companions. What it's looking like to me. Yep. I don't know. So maybe it is worth going with just one big crow. I still say they should call it a raven if it's going to be one big bird. It makes sense to make it a raven. Be done with it. That's what ravens are. They're just bigger, smarter crows. Pretty much. Unless, let's see here. Hold on, let's go back to this. Might be hidden in here. Maximum. Nope. Yeah, maybe we will go this direction because I mean it will keep me focused, and I have options in the other trees, which are kind of unique. Screw it, we'll do it. Boom. Command decision made. Look at the size of that boy. We're calling him a raven. I got a raven instead of 2 crows. That's the way I'm looking at it. Lightning pretty well too, so there's my elemental damage. All right. Ouch, 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 ouch. Our resistances are not what they need to be yet. This is hardcore, so keep it in mind. Oh, hello. That's what I'm talking about. Kaiju at this point. Oh, we got some decent weapons here to take a look at. Getting pretty full.
Yes.
Let's see. I see necrotic resistance. I gotta try to get it because I don't have any, I believe, in my shards. Two-handers are out. Sticking with my unique shield for now. That's a two-hander. Hander. Increased necrotic damage. Resistances. Keep that maybe. One-handed. Dot. Stun. Blind. Pretty good overall effects, but no health on kill. Good effects though. Might want to scrape them off. Increase cast speed. Melee damage leached his health. 10 health on kill. It's actually not bad. These. On kill. Melee damages health. That's not bad either. Not enough base melee damage though. That damage leaches health though. Maybe scrape it. Critical strike, ignite, stun. Increase minion health, strength, armor, cold resistance. Minion health. Big bird, we'll switch to that one. Why not? Boost the minion for a change. Critical strike chance. Keep it. Attunement. Increase cooldown recovery speed. Much better armor. Take it with the cooldown. I don't know, should I take this scepter? Kind of an oddball thing to take, but it's decent one-handed regardless. Yeah, why not? 10 health on kill. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna dump this stuff into my chest here. Weapons. Let's make another tab. Rings and amulets.
Follow your feet.
I could increase my resistances. I'm holding off because, frankly, none of this stuff's going to be on me for very long. So it seems like a waste to boost anything right now. Go rear. Looks like it. It's well run. Kill you as soon as I can. Ow. Die. Decent ring. Might be time to get rid of the dodge ring. I think so. Increase movement speed. He's attacking my bird. Look at him.
Impossible.
This claw's got like mashed up people and stuff on it. Ring of evasion. Lots of dodge on that thing. Wait, does that have resistance on it? No. What are they attacking? To enter. Cultist camp. Well, this character is solid so far, I will say, but I need to do a lot more damage if I'm gonna continue with him.
Greetings.
Yeah, so this is longer.
Farewell. Who are you?
Find the void horrors roaming the ruins. Acquire the phylactery, search for the symbol of hope. All kinds of stuff.
Go on.
Okay, in we go. Oh, festering cultists. They've seen better days, huh? Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. cockroaches doing some damage to me here.
You cannot hide!
Oh, so wait a minute. When I press Q, Crow called down a single massive lightning strike. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this guy is dangerous.
Impossible. Impossible.
That works. Good job, Mr. Crow. Ouch! Damn.
Impossible.
Jeez. I don't have any idols, so let's grab that. Casting speed, void resistance. I'd give up leeched health. Would boost the bird quite a bit with that one object, though. I don't know if I want to give up that leeched health, though, to be honest. I don't think I do. Tune my dexterity. Increase movement speed 9. Lightning resist. Security, improved skills, rely on weapons. That's for dodge rating. These things are really nasty. Not a big deal for my mage, but man, if they swarm on you when you're melee, holy mackerel. And they are literally giant cockroaches. 36 dodge rating. Stun avoidance. Increase physical damage 20%. Oh, I've got to use this. That's a good ring. Yep. Increase physical damage. Take out the fat guy. On my bird, there we go. Trying to wait me in there. Oh! Oh! Okay, that is bad news. Yeah, that is not good. That's way too many cockroaches here. These things are really rough for me. Where the hell are they coming from? Holy. Yeah, we need more damage reflect for sure. Oh, this could be bad. Yep. Get me out of here.
Impossible.
Oh boy.
Impossible.
Those pots, thank you.
Impossible.
Woo. Okay. face. There's nobody here to see this, but I'm actually having a rough fight. So if you're watching this on YouTube, enjoy. Keeping them forward the whole time, though. There's so much trying to kill me. Gotta kill this thing.
Impossible. Impossible.
Woo! Survive that? Oh, it ain't over.
Aid me.
Okay, that was crazy. That was the fight of the day right there. Damn cockroaches. Who knew they were so dangerous? Alright, got some goods to sell, but the main thing is I gotta level up here. Got some upgrade gear. Ran him over. Alright. More of them. Lots of shards, thank you. Back again. Okay. Where's that armor I saw it picked up here? 3 health regen, 42 armor, 2 strength, a terrorist blessing bonus, mana bonus. That's big. That'll keep my rage up more. Dodge rating. All right, yeah, we'll take it. Too bad about that Atera, but one negative is not enough to keep me from wearing it. The weapon. increased melee damage 20%. Chance to ignite, chance to slow. That's not bad. Poison resistance 12%. If it was necrotic, I'd be in it. That looks like about it. This is a possibility, though. Let's see. Very fast weapon. Plus 3 melee void damage, so 14 melee damage basically. We lose spell damage. Oh, it even shows me base attack rate plus 3 melee void damage increase. That's interesting. 30% chance to ignite on the other slow. Increase melee damage by 20% is a big boost. But I'd give up the 10 health on kill. But an additional 20% melee damage for a one-hander. Let me see something. What? Minus 2% increased melee attack speed. I think we'll give it a shot. I don't know if those effects will work when I'm in bear form, though. It doesn't really tell me. Let's see, are there any more details? Rampage, swipe, maul, and roar. Swipe and roar inherit all bonuses from your swipe and war cry skill trees. Oh, really? So that's another good candidate for specialization then. Be Warcry. Alright, so at level 35, we'll throw in Warcry. I probably should have done that before the Stormcrow, to be honest, but because it's taken up a spot, I figured why not. In fact, we got some points to spend here. Stormcrow is basically lightning spells deal more damage, but now consume your mana. We don't want that. No, 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 no. Increase cast and movement speed. This seems like a logical. Nope. Chest. Something down this way. Roaches. It's around me. Oh, big boy. Get out here where I can see. Looks like my bird has his attention good. I completed something. Destroy the void horrors. Horrors. Got it. There's a door over here to the west. How the hell do I get there? Oh, that's a lot of boys.
Impossible.
Good? I think this way. chose wrong. Map trolled me. Here we go. The Undercity. All right, let's find the teleport pad. I think at this point, I'm getting ready to... There it is. I'm going to take a break for lunch. It's been on for 4 hours. Hope you enjoyed this stream. Thanks for watching, lurking, and the conversation. I will be back soon with a big can of raid for this series of levels, apparently, because, my goodness, a lot of roaches. Disgusting. I'm Dr. Sax. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.